This bar chart shows the per-match valuation of the world's most prominent sports leagues. At $13.4 million per game, the Indian Premier League is the second richest sporting property on Earth, sitting only behind the NFL. This concentration of wealth creates extreme league-wide parity, which makes defending a title statistically improbable. Looking at the league's timeline, only two franchises, Mumbai and Chennai, have ever managed to win back-to-back championships. For 18 years, Royal Challengers Bengaluru were the outlier in that data, a high-value franchise that couldn't win a trophy. That changed with their breakthrough championship in 2025. They entered the 2026 final against former champions Gujarat Titans at a capacity Narendra Modi Stadium. The goal was to secure this trophy for a second consecutive year under the highest possible pressure. Winning a single title proves a roster has the talent to peak at the right time. But defending that title against a fully rearmed, aggressive league proves a franchise has built a systemic dynasty. RCB built that system on an offensive philosophy they call single-gear batting. It is an unapologetic, high-risk scoring strategy that ignores traditional safety to maximize boundary percentages. The architect of this system is Captain Rajat Patidar. This scatterplot maps his season, 486 runs at a strike rate of nearly 197. He is quite literally in a league of his own. Off the field, Patidar is famously blunt. He rarely gives the medium more than a one-sentence answer. But he uses that same efficiency to drive this volatile on-field aggression. During the 156-run chase in the 2026 final, the team didn't retreat into a defensive shell. They maintained that same aggressive intent from the very first ball. Executing this strategy required a stabilizer, and they found it in Virat Kohli. His presence at the crease provided the veteran authority that allowed the rest of the lineup to take extreme risks. Kohli anchored the chase with trademark authority, registering a rapid, record-breaking 25-ball half-century to break the Titans' momentum. But attacking on every delivery is mathematically unsustainable. For this offense to work, the team needed a defense capable of containing the game when the batting failed. That responsibility fell to the bowling unit. They acted as the risk mitigators for the batters, ensuring that even a low score stayed within reach. The key to this unit was Salam Dar. RCB's front office spent 6 crore at the auction to acquire him, an unsung Kashmiri player who many other teams had overlooked. Dar's success isn't built on raw speed. Instead, he uses extreme variation, shifting his release points and changing the ball's revolutions to deceive the batter. In the final, he leaned on a specific arsenal, sharp Yorkers followed by back-of-the-hand slower balls that were nearly impossible to read. This pitch map shows Dar's 3 for 27 spell. By varying placement and speed, he dismantled the middle order, removing Tawadia and Khan. The mathematical result is a flat-lined run rate progression in the final overs, restricting Gujarat to a manageable 155. This unpredictable defensive precision perfectly balances the high-volatility offense. It creates a tactical loop that the rest of the league hasn't been able to solve. The chase was a formality. RCB reached the target with 2 overs to spare, winning the final by 5 wickets to retain their crown. The win secured a 20 crore prize and a celebration of massive proportions. For the fans in blue, it was a moment of absolute release. This systematic victory is the polar opposite of the franchise's previous history. For 18 years, they were defined by high spending and inconsistent results. The organization has moved past their history of simply buying stars. They have built a balanced ecosystem that combines superstar power with meticulous scouting of undervalued defensive assets. Successfully executing this mathematical and strategic plan proves RCB has evolved into the definitive modern sports dynasty.